Hi, this is Dr. Abdul Rahim. Today we are going to discuss a new topic in the linear algebra, that is about the matrices, and the topic is about finding the rank of a matrix by reducing the matrix into the normal form. So in the previous class we discussed about finding the rank of a matrix by reducing it into an echelon form. So what is the difference between the reducing the matrix into a normal form and reducing the matrix into echelon form is, in the echelon form we use only the row operations to reduce the matrix into an echelon form, but in the normal form we use both row operations as well as column operations to reduce the matrix into an normal form. So, and the reduced matrix is of the type identity matrix of or this type or this type, right? So in the echelon form, we use only row operations to reduce the matrix into an echelon form and we'll find the rank. But in the normal form, we use both the row operations as well as column operations to reduce the matrix into the normal form, and from that we can find the rank of a matrix, right? So let us do a problem and we will understand better. So what is the given question here? Find the rank of a matrix. Capital A is equals to 2 minus 2, 0, 6, 4, 2, 0, 2, 1 minus 1, 0, 3, 1 minus 2, 1, 2 by reducing it to normal form or canonical form. So we have to reduce this matrix into a normal form or canonical form, both are same. So either this form, or either this form, right? Okay, so now what we have to do? So the given matrix is A, already given. So now let us use this one, and uh, we will use the operation. So R1 is interchanged as with R3. R1 is interchanged with R3. So therefore this matrix is reduced as, so now we will replace the row 1 with row 3 and row 3 with row 1. Okay, so therefore the matrix is reduced as 1 minus 1, 0, 3, second row is same, no change, 4, 2, 0, 2, and third row is replaced with first row, that is, therefore it becomes 2, minus 2, 0, 6, fourth row is same, that is 1, minus 2, 1, 2. Right? So we have just interchanged row 1 with row 3 and row 3 with row 1. So now the next what we have to do, we have to use the operation. Now to reduce the matrix into an identity matrix, so we have to make this element as 0. We have to make this element as 0. Similarly, we have to make this element also as 0. This element also as 0. So our intention is to make this as an identity matrix. So we will make this element as 0, this element as 0, and as well as this element also as 0. So to do that one, what we have to do? Apply the operation. So R2 is changed as R2 minus 4 R1. Similarly, I want to make this element as 0 using the row 1. So R3 is changed as R3 minus 2 R1. Similarly, I want to make this element as 0 using the row 1. So R4 is changed as R4 minus R1. Right? So these operations we have to apply and we have to reduce the matrix. So now let us see this one. What happens? So therefore, it is changed as, so R1 is same, no need, no change. So 1 minus 1 0 3. Now R2 we have to apply the operation R2 minus 4R1. R2 is 4 minus 4 into 1, so that is 4 minus 4, it will become 0. Similarly R2 minus 4R1, 2 minus 4 into minus 1, 2 minus 4 into minus 1. So that it becomes 2 plus 4, that is 6. Again, for this element, R2 minus 4R1, 0 minus 4 into 0. 0 minus 0, that is again 0. So again R2 minus 4R1, 2 minus 4 into 3. 2 minus 4 into 2 minus 4 into 3. So that is 2 minus 12, it becomes minus 10, right? Right. So next, for the row 3, R3 is changed as R3 minus 2R1. R3 is 2. 2 minus 2 into 1, that is 2 minus 2, that it becomes 0. Same for this element, R3 minus 2R1. R3 is minus 2. Minus 2 into R1 is here minus 1, right? R3 is here minus 2. Minus 2 into minus 1. So minus 2 plus 2, it becomes 0, right? Then the third element, R3 minus 2R1, that is 0 minus 2 into 0, 0 minus 0, again it becomes 0. For the fourth element, R3 minus 2R1, 6 minus 2 into 3. So that is 6 minus 6, it also becomes equals to 0, right? Okay, so then let us go for the R1. R1 is changed as R1 minus R1, so that is 1 minus 1, it is equals to 0. Minus 2 minus 2 minus of minus 1, so that is minus 2 plus 1, it is minus 1, right? Minus 1, minus 1. So then we have 1 minus 0, 1 minus 0 is 1. Then we have 2 minus 3, 2 minus 3 is minus 1. So this matrix is reduced as like this one, right? Now we have made these three elements as 0. Now we will try to make these elements as 0. This element, this is already 0, so we will try to make this element also as 0, right? Okay, so now we will apply the column operations here. C2 is changed as using this column 1, C2 plus C1. So minus 1 plus 1, it becomes 0. So therefore we will use this operation. Okay. Now for the third element is already 0, so no need to worry about that one. Now we'll try to make this element as 0. So now here 3, here it is 1. So C4 is changed as C4 minus 3C1. C4 is changed as C4 minus 3C1. So then only it becomes 0. So therefore what happens now? Therefore capital A is equals to, so now the column 1 is no change. So 1 1, 0, 0, 0. Right? So column 2, we will apply the operation C2 plus C1. So minus 1 plus 1, it becomes 0. Minus 1 plus 1 becomes 0. 6 plus 0, it is 6. 0 plus 0, it is 0. Minus 1 plus 0, it is minus 1. Right? Now C3 column 3, no change. So we can write it as it is. So that is 0, 0, 0, 1. That is 0, 0, 0, 1. Now column 4, we will apply the operation C4 minus 3C1. C4, 3 minus 3 into 1, that is 3 minus 3. It becomes 0. For this one, minus 10 minus 3 into 0. So it is minus 10. C4 minus 3C1. C4, 0 minus 3 into 0. That is 0 minus 0, again 0. C4 minus 3C1. Minus 1 minus 3 into 0. So that is minus 1. Therefore, this is reduced. So we made this as zeros and this also as zeros. Okay. Now what we will do is we'll try to make we'll move this 0 row below. So therefore R3 is R3 is interchanged with the R4. So we'll move 0 rows, we'll bring it to the row 4 and third row will move it up. So therefore what happens now? So therefore capital A is equals to what happens? So first row is same 1, 0, 0, 0. Second row is also same 0, 6, 0, minus 10. Instead of third row is replaced with fourth row. So therefore it is 0, minus 1, 1 minus 1. And we have 0, 0, 0, 0. Right? So now what we will do is we will try to make move this row to the up. So R2 is interchanged with R3. R2 is interchanged with R3. So we are just interchanging the row 2 with row 3 and row 3 with row 2. So therefore capital A is changed as 1, 0, 0, 0. So row 2 instead of row 2 we will put row 3, that is 0, minus 1, 1, minus 1, 0, 6, 0, minus 10. Then the fourth row 0, 0, 0, 0. Right? Okay, so now we have to make this element as 1. So therefore we will multiply row 2 with minus 1. So we will multiply row 2 with minus 1. So R2 is changed as minus 1 into R2. So therefore, capital A is changed as 1, 0, 0, 0. So minus 1. So this is 0, minus 1 into minus 1, it becomes plus 1. So here minus 1, here also it becomes plus 1, 0, 6, 0, minus 10, the last row is 0, 0, 0, 0. Right? Okay. So now we'll try to make this element as 0. We'll try to make this element as 0 using the row 2. So therefore, we'll draw a line here. I want to make this element as 0. Okay. I want to make this element as 0. So I will use the operation R3 is changed as R3 is changed as R3 minus 6 R2. R3 is changed as R3 minus 6 R2. So therefore, capital A is equals to 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, minus 1, 1. So R3 is changed as R2 minus R3 minus 6 R2. R3 minus 6 R2, that 0 minus 0, it is 0. 6 minus 6 into 1, that is 6 minus 6, again 0. 0 minus of minus 6 into minus 1, that is plus 6. Minus 10 minus 6, that is minus 16. Minus 10 minus 6, that is minus 16. So last row is 0, no change. Now I want to make this element as 0 and this element also as 0. So what I have to do, I have to use the column transformations. C3 is changed as C3 plus C2. C3 plus C2. Similarly, I want to make it as 0 using column 2. So C4 is changed as C4 minus C2. C4 minus C2. So what happens now? So therefore, first row is same 1, 0, 0, 0. First column we have to write, right? So we'll write in the first column, no change. No change in the first column. So 1, 0, 0, 0. Second column also no change. 0, 1, 0, 0. So third column, see column 3 plus column 2. Column 3 plus column 2. 0 plus 0 is 0. Minus 1 plus 1 is 0. 6 plus 0 is 6. 0 plus 0 is 0. Similarly, column 4, C4 minus C2. C4 minus C2. So C4 minus C2. 0 minus 0, it is 0. C4 minus C2. 1 minus 1 is 0. Minus 16 minus 0 is minus 16. 0 minus 0 is. Now, we will divide. I want to make this as I want to make this one as 0 using the column 3. What we have to do? So I'll multiply column 3 with 16 and column 4 with 6. So that is C4, as I will divide C3 by column 3 is changed as C3 divided by 6. So I am going to divide the column 3 with 6 so that I can make it as 1, right? I want to make this as 1, okay? No, I want to make this element as 0 using this one. So what I will do, C4 is changed as 6C4 plus 16C3, right? So I'll multiply this number with 16 and multiply this number with 6, and they are of opposite signs. We can add them so that it becomes 0. So now the matrix is reduced as capital A is equals to, so column 1 is no change, so 1 0 0 0, column 2 is also not changed, 0 1 0 0, column 3 we are dividing by 6, so that is 0 0, this becomes 1, this becomes 0, so 0 0 1 0. Similarly 6C4 plus 16C3, so this is 0, this is also 0. Now this is, if I multiply this with 6 and multiply this with 16 and add them, so then it becomes 0, this also 0. So therefore the matrix is reduced. This is I3 comma 0. So therefore the rank of a matrix, so rank of A is equals to B. So therefore we have the identity matrix of this is the identity matrix. So we have I3 and 0. So therefore the rank of a matrix is 3, and this is the reduction of the matrix into the normal form. So this is the procedure to find the rank of a matrix by reducing it to a normal form. So in the normal form we use both the row transformations and as well as column transformations to reduce the matrix into an identity matrix, so like this form or this form. So therefore we have reduced the matrix into an identity matrix that is of order 3 and remaining zeros. So therefore the rank of the given matrix capital A is 3. So thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, hit the like button and as well as subscribe to my channel for watching more videos. Thank you.